Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. For those who are new to my channel, my name's Elaine. I'm known as what? LBE. Listen, y'all, it's been a work in progress to get this voice back, okay? Turn the camera a little bit. Yeah, it's definitely been a work in progress to get this voice back, but I am back. And just got a notification yesterday that I got to sing again on Sunday. Good God Almighty. So anyway, want to show you guys my small PopShelf haul. I did get some journals. I only got like the aesthetic looking journals. And this is what they look like, these particular ones. This one says Daydreams. This one says Give Yourself Time. I think is what it says. Yeah, Give Yourself Time, and it has the butterfly in the middle. This one says Moonchild. And then this one is Every Day is a Gift, and I love this green one. Oh my God, I'm so in love with the green one. And I told myself I wanted to go and try to find me some more at another PopShelf, because, and I may just do that tomorrow if I have time, because I'm really feeling these, and I'm going to pair them with my candles I also got from PopShelf during the summer sale for 90% off. So we got the book for $1, the candle for 50 cents. I'm going to add in my little bottles of matches that I got from Amazon a while back. I still got the matches over here on my shelf. What little matches I got left. And I'm going to pair them with these. And then I'm going to add in some of the floral that I got from the summer sale at Hobby Lobby, PopShelf as well. I'm going to take a few pieces of each stem. So like I got like, you know, just a little nice little pieces. I call these mushrooms. They look like mushrooms. Let me back it up some. I'm sorry, y'all. These, and then going to pair it with some of this right here. And these are all like dried floral. So I'm going to pair them with a nice little mini bouquet of each piece of that stuff. Just turn into a nice little mini bouquet, and I'm going to set it in there with the journal, with the candle, with the matches. The little bottles, like I said, I got from Amazon. I also bought the stickers from Amazon to go on the bottom to light the match. And then the matches themselves came from, well, the ones that I have in the bottles came from Dollar Tree when they were still $1. But you can go to Dollar General, of course, look in the dollar section. They got matches over there all day long. So that's what I'm going to do with those. And then I also have a few pen sets that I was given from one of my church member friends, because she was like, I thought you could use these, and I haven't used them yet, and now I have the opportunity, because like with this one, I'm going to pair that set with that, and then I'm going to bring in the blue candle that looks just like this. It's at the bottom of my bags, and I don't feel like digging them out, so I'm just going to show y'all what the candle actually looks like, and you won't see the color until I put it together. But it doesn't matter, this is a blue candle, and so I'm going to put the blue candle with that. Another thing too, I also picked up these strawberry journals, and the only reason why I picked these up is because I remember she also gave me some pen sets that have like strawberries around them. So I said I was gonna bring that to life with that notebook or that journal, and then add a few more other things to that to make it come to life as well. So I did pick up the strawberry journals also. I cleared the shelf on these, and like I said, I wish I could find some more. I feel like I want to make that drive to go to the PopShelf, but I'm scared by the time I get there they're gonna be gone. I may call before I go, or see if I can get my sister to run over there, because she lives in that city. But yeah, so I got a couple bags of journals, and that's that. Y'all see PopShelf change their bags to plastic bags? They must have got, baby, that paper must have been getting expensive. They had to go plastic. Anyway, and then with the orange journals, I'm gonna pair them with these candles right here. Just bring them to life. I may add a little green and orange, yellow and green, you know, depending on what flavor I'm trying to flow with when it comes to those. I also got the Bento boxes. I only got 2, and that's for me personally to carry my lunch and snacks and stuff in when I go to vend either on the streets or at my vendor events. That way I can have some fresh food versus eating either what they have there or just having snacks. Okay, So I definitely picked me up some of those. I didn't pick any up for baskets purposes. Listen, don't ask me why I didn't, but I didn't. Okay, I just wasn't feeling them for basket purposes. Yeah, that's just my story, and I'm sticking to it. Now, I picked up the journals and the bento boxes, left PopShelf because I had to go to another store to pick up some stuff for the house. And I told myself, I didn't see the candles at first until I was getting ready to check out, or I was walking past the checkout, and this man asked the cashier, or the person up there was like, hey, are those candles really $1? And he was like, I'm not sure. He didn't put them up there, the manager did. And so he went and scanned it and said, yeah, the candles are $1. I said, wait a minute, what candles he talking about? Knowing good well I just cleared the shelf on candles the last time I was there doing the 90% off. But I was like, you said $1 make you holler. So I was like, I'm hollering. Where they at? So I came around the corner and they had the mercury candles. This is what they look like. Y'all know these candles are big. Okay, if I'm holding it with 2 hands, and LP got some big hands. Okay, I got some big hands. I wear size 12 in rings, so that's to let you know how big my hands are. But anyway, got some big hands. And if they had these for $1, I was like, I'm not passing up no big candle for $1 or less. I'm not doing it. So, anywho, I proceeded to go look at the candles, and I was smelling them, and I was like, should I get some? Should I not? Should I get some? I do have quite a bit of candles, but should I get some? I'm indecisive at this point. Now, mind you, I got excited when he said $1, but then I got questioning myself, like, should I get them or not? I don't know. Anyway, left the store without the candles. Now, man, y'all, he had 2 boxes stacked up near behind the register. Because he was like, I got more right here. And I'm like, God, all of these? And he was like, yeah. And so I debated again. And I left, went to the other store, came back, and a whole stack of the boxes of candles was already gone. And the stacks that he had around the register, which was these candles right here, he had all of them like standard, staggered around the register, was low. I was like, oh no. Get them candles, Gary. So it's like my mama, I talked to my mom while I was in the other store, and I was like, Mom, they got some candles for $1 at PopShelf. I said, they real big. Mom said, should I get them? She said, girl. She said, Shell. That's what she called my middle name. You better go back and get them candles. So I proceeded to go back to the store, and I'm so glad I did, because baby, half of them was already gone. And I said, Christmas time is coming. And it's not just to, resell. Y'all got to remember, you got family members, okay? And if your family members love candles. Now, I'm not saying they smell the greatest, but I do like the frosted. It does smell mighty nice. The chestnut is definitely a holiday candle, which means it needs to be burnt during the holidays. But other than that, and honestly, the chestnut can go really well with a man's gift because of the scent. So y'all need to think about all these characteristics that play a role into deciding whether you want to get the candles or not. Because a lot of people tell me, I don't like the smell of them, I didn't grab them, blah, 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 blah. Remember, your nose ain't everybody's nose. I learned that the hardest with Felicia. Your nose is not everybody else's nose. So remember that too when you're looking at the candles, like trying to decide, and that's what stopped me from getting them the first time. But I was like, no, go back and get those candles. So remember that part too. But I'm gonna show y'all some examples of how you can work these candles. Now, these candles got their own little vibe. I don't know if y'all see that or not. Okay, they got these little dots in them. So when you light and they 3-wick too. So when you light the 3 wicks, you got the aesthetics of the light from the lit stems poking through the little holes that it has around the rim of the candle. Okay, remember that too. Nice set tone for the holidays, whatever. Okay, even if you don't like them, this is an option for you to like resell these, whether they be in gift form or just regular form. Okay, you can do like 3 candles or two for 10 or something like that. Listen, work your magic with the candles. Okay, but this one smells good. I ain't gonna lie. This frosted in flowers, that smells really nice to me. Now, will I burn these candles personally in my house? No, because I like a certain type of scent. But do I think they really stink? Absolutely not. They have their own distinctive smell. One is forest and the other one is chestnut. So another thing too you need to think about too is you don't even have to pair this into a basket. You can just do a candle by itself. Okay, I know you guys seen a lot of us do candle sets or candle gifts or whatever. This is your opportunity to do the best gift you can possibly do with these candles. Okay, Dollar General has the not humongous, but the large box of matches. Get the large box of matches, wrap it in some nice pretty wrapping paper to flow with the color scheme you want to go with. You can wrap it in royal blue wrapping paper, you can wrap it in red wrapping paper, you can wrap it in green wrapping paper, you can wrap it in a certain design wrapping paper. Listen, with the gold candle, you can wrap it with gold wrapping paper. They got some gold and white. Hobby Lobby sells wrapping paper half off all the time. It don't necessarily have to be Christmas wrapping paper. It can be a solid color. And then you can take some ribbon and wrap it around the box of matches to bring in the holidays. And so if you need to swap that ribbon out, and this candle, say for instance you have some candle sets left going into the next holiday for Valentine's Day, okay, you already got red wrapping paper wrapped around the box of matches, so you ain't got to change that. All you gotta do is change the ribbon and put that gift right back out there. Do y'all see what I'm saying, how you just flow the gifts? Okay, flow the gifts. So if you slept on the candles and you feel like you need to go get some more, or you need to go back and get them, I advise you to go back and get them. So who says that the gift have to go this way? Who says that you can't make up your own rules and turn that box the opposite way? Put your candle in there. Now you won't set the candle in the middle because, you know, unless you got some other stuff going here, your candle's probably going to be best in the middle. Now who says you can't close it up all the way? Tape it down. Wrap you some ribbon around, bring your ribbon up here. Or bring your ribbon up here in the corner. And you still put your little match set in there, or your big match set. Now, it depending on your budget, you can get the small box of matches and wrap them up. Y'all saw I wrapped those up last year and had some candle gifts out there as well. Last year with the smaller candles and the candles snippers and stuff like that. But these are larger candles, so these actually take up quite a bit of space in the box, so you don't have to work so hard. But like I said, if you add that large box of matches, then you can probably 2-piece set and be done with it. Okay. If you do the smaller box, I'll show you an example of how you can do the smaller box of candles to also make this come to life. But yeah, you can do it like this, exactly like this, with whatever box you got. Where you got the pink boxes, you got the red boxes, you got the black boxes, whatever color you got, bring those boxes out, because I'm pretty sure you got some left. Because LBE, yeah, I got plenty. Because I like to be very versatile with whatever design I want to go with. But anyway, and I can still add me like a gold backdrop, or no, this is silver, so I add like a silver backdrop. I can put like a pink backdrop in the back. I can put whatever design backdrop I want to put back in the back of this candle and bring it to life. Okay, that's one design you can do. Now I just thought of these off the top of my head before this video, so y'all bear with me. Another one you can do, baby, you can take you some good old satin ribbon, silk ribbon, whatever the case may be. It don't have to have wire in it, because honestly, to do this, I would suggest you not do the one with wire. And also, like with the velvet ribbon that I have, you can take that. I have it in pink and I also have it in green. So I can take this green and I can wrap it around this right here. Add me some greenery in there if I wanted to, or just do it like this with the match set and wrap me some matches up, because I'm not painting the box of matches or nothing like that. We're gonna wrap it up, make it flow with the gift, and when they unwrap it, they're gonna realize, oh, okay, it's just a regular box of matches. It is what it is. But for the sake of the gift, we want to make sure it flows with each other, because that little red box is not finna flow with no silver. Yeah, no, it ain't finna work. So anyway, another option you got, you can take that ribbon and you can tie it right around this good old candle. And now they're like, LB, well, it don't have no lid. It don't need no lid. There go your lid right there. Bring it to life. So whatever color scheme you want to flow with. You see I put that pink with that gold. You can put the pink with the gold, pink with the silver. You can do purple and silver, depending on like the person's color. Say for instance you get it for a specific person, and you don't want to break the budget. And this video is not for people that are trying to resell. It's for everybody. This is a gift option for the holidays that will not break your bank account. Okay, $2 make you holler. One box of candles. One box of matches, one candle for $1. Okay, $2 make you what? Again, holla. So they say for instance their favorite color is purple. You can wrap it around the silver candle, the frosted candle, and turn it into a purple gift. Easy, simple, to the point. Get you some either purple wrapping paper or get you some white wrapping paper, whatever color wrapping paper you want to get, and then you can match that with the candle. Nice pretty wrapping paper to flow with the candle, and you got a whole nother level of a gift. Okay, you can set this down inside of a cellophane bag. If you have some cardboard pieces or whatever, like these boxes, if y'all have these boxes, y'all know most of these came with the cardboard. Now I do believe it was this cardboard was a little bit longer, but I cut it. Yeah, I did. I cut it to fit this box. But you can take it, put it down on a piece of cardboard, set it inside of a cellophane bag. Okay, once you get in that cellophane bag, you can go in and you can add you in some shred going all the way around it, whatever color shred you want to add. A little gold shred, little Christmas, gold filler or whatever to match the candle. And say, like I said, say for instance, favorite color is pink. Boom, you got a pink gift. You didn't have to work so hard. Just wrap some pink ribbon around it. Okay. Now, the option I said with the matches. Now, this is a smaller box. I wrapped these last year with some gifts, and I had one of them left over because I had to actually use something out of that gift set. I can't remember. But something out of that gift set, so I had to take it apart. And also, this box was already damaged, so I went on and, kind of moved everything out. So, everything that was included in this gift is already gone, except for the matches. So, this is what I mean by just wrap the matches in a little bit of wrapping paper. As y'all can see, I used that gold and white wrapping paper from Hobby Lobby. That is in the regular wrapping paper section, not the Christmas section. Get it for 50% off and move on about your business. Now, I know, I think they 50% off now for Christmas too. But I'm just saying, you don't have to use actual holiday or Christmas wrapping paper, because just in case you have some of these left over, you ain't got to touch it. You know why? Because ain't nothing in there saying ho 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 Merry Christmas. And if you don't want to use the white and gold, you can just wrap it in solid gold wrapping paper. Again, nothing says ho 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 Merry Christmas. And if you want to spruce it up and turn it into a little bit more, make it a little bit more Valentine's Day theme-ish, take you some of those hearts that they come out with at the Dollar Tree, the little pink hearts, red hearts, whatever color. Drop you some down inside this gift, inside the bag. Close that bag right back up, and now you got a whole Valentine's Day gift. Just a small, simple candle Valentine's Day gift. Baby, this is easy $10 all day long, okay? This is easy $10, $15, even $20, honestly. All day long. All day long. And honestly, me personally, I would go with the larger box of matches to match these candles. But you can go with the smaller box. You can do a design where you set it right there on top. You can glue dot it right there to the ribbon, and it'd be the centerpiece of the candle. And then you can do it just like that, and you can go ahead and wrap this thing up and close it up. Bag it up, bow it up, and move it on out the door. So the sky's the limit with these candles, y'all. Y'all don't sleep on them just because you don't like the candle, or you don't like the smell, or you don't like this. And I'm not pointing direction to anybody, because I had a lot of people come to me and say, "LB, I left the candles. I left the candles. I left the candles." I get you left the candles, but you better go back and get them. Because, baby, listen, I'm about to work all 28 of the candles I purchased. Now, I'm weird like that. I buy my candles, if it's 2 different fragrances, I want to get to even them out. I don't know why I do that. Don't ask me why I do that, but I do that. So, I only bought 28. I wanted 40, but I couldn't find, not 40, but I wanted 20 of each. But I couldn't find 20 of each of my candles, so I only found 14 of each. So I'm like, okay, I'm good with that. But yeah, I did want 40 total of candles, but I could not find them. So, and I would have had them had I grabbed them when I was there. But you know, it's a lesson learned. Lesson learned for LBE. I hesitated too, but then I got to thinking, girl, if you don't get them candles. So anyway, didn't be able to make this video seem too long, but thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.